Hey friends, so you're building your first website or first blog, and there's what do, right? You've got your domain name, you've got your web hosting, you installed WordPress. Now what, right? I mean, it's very vanilla, right? It's very just like plain. What do? How do you make it look prettier? How do you let it showcase your products, services, or events? Well, there's a good chance you need a WordPress theme. And you might be wondering, well, Chris, what is a WordPress theme? Great. Well, that's what we're talking about in this video. Stay tuned.
Digital marketing for DIYers.
Hey friends, I'm 𝗦𝗲𝗍, and I teach digital marketing to DIYers, meaning I help motivated individuals like yourself take control of your online success. So if this is your first time here, I talk about everything from web design and SEO to social media and branding and topics like this where we're talking about WordPress themes. So would you do me a favor? If I provide you with value, would you please consider subscribing to this channel? All you have to do is hit the little subscribe button underneath this video and then hit the little bell notification if you'd like to know when I put out new videos. And thank you so very much for your consideration. WordPress themes. What are they, right? So it's one of those things when you install WordPress, you get whatever, typically a default theme or default whatever. But basically what a theme is, it's kind of like the paint, right? It's kind of like the paint and just, it lets the website have some stuff to it, right? Other than the coding, right? If you look at the back end of a website, the coding, if you inspect your sources or look at view sources, it's just a bunch of coding. So WordPress theme gives you the opportunity to make your website look so much better, right? And what it does is, again, it kind of puts like on a paint job. So that way, if the WordPress is the motor, now the WordPress theme gives it the paint, it gives it the color, it gives it the structure. It lets things be placed in a way that you like it, right? And what's great about this is instead of paying like $2, $3, $5, $7, I had a client pay $13,000 for a website before, not for me, from somebody else. Instead of paying a lot of money for a website to be developed, because you've already got this far, right? You've already built your website or you're in the process of building your website. You can buy a WordPress theme from anything from free. There's amazing free WordPress themes to $60 is typically the max. And what happens is you pay for a cookie cutter, right? So say you're an attorney or a doctor, whatever you are, right? And you buy a WordPress theme. Somebody down the street could have the exact same theme, but you're making it unique to you. Now, we're not talking about building the next eBay or Amazon. We're just talking about small businesses, mom and pop shops, solopreneurs, small LLCs, things like this. When you buy a WordPress theme, you can see ahead of time, okay, man, I can see where the header is going to be. I can see where all the little content boxes are going to be, where everything's going to be placed at. And you can see where you can put your content. That's why I say it's a cookie cutter, okay? So say we were making cookies. I have my little star shape. We cut out a cookie. You have a star. I have a star. Now, how are you going to decorate yours? Because I'm going to decorate mine differently. Okay. It's the same concept. So again, some people may argue, well, if you get a WordPress theme, somebody down the street could have the same exact one. True. Right. But that's why you put your own twist on it. And people, and then you can get more advanced with SEO and things like that, WordPress SEO. And that's where you would maybe stand differently from your competitor, because then people find you and not them. But that's for a topic for a whole other video. But with a WordPress theme, you have the ability to, if you're a beginner, you don't have the coding knowledge to, do HTML and CSS and PHP and put things in place. With a WordPress theme, it does it for you already. And a lot of times they already have a page builder installed. And so like if you use something like Elementor, if you choose a theme with that, it's an amazing plugin. And I'll create a video and I'll link it up that I believe is the fastest, best WordPress theme that you can get. And they use Elementor, and it's one of those things where it just makes it easy for a beginner, right? So if you're a beginner building websites, I'm gonna link that up to you, but I'll also put it in the description of this video. You can check it out. But if you're a beginner building a website, if you get a WordPress theme, somebody's already done all the hard work for you. Plus, a lot of times you already get that support. It comes with usually like 6 months of support. So as you get established, they'll help you kind of troubleshoot things, and it's very, beneficial. So what is a WordPress theme? It's basically the paint that goes on the car, which is the WordPress motor, right? It's the paint. You can see where you can put your logo. You can see where your blog's going to be at. You can see where everything is lined up. It makes it so much easier for you. Okay. Now you might be saying, Chris, where do I get a WordPress theme at? Well, if you want, you can go to my website at 𝗦𝗲𝗍𝗪.com. if you go under resources and tools I use, you can see the affiliate links that I have with companies that have blog themes. You can check out, regular WordPress themes for companies and businesses. You can actually, I guess you can see right here that I have listed the fastest WordPress theme. And what's nice with this too is if you have your own agency, you can get the free WordPress theme that they have, but you can also, for a very small amount of money, you can get an agency or a lifetime package where you can build as many WordPress website as you want using the same themes. So instead of spending $60 every single time, you can just pay one fee and you have it for the entire year or for a lifetime. So if you are a small agency and you're growing or starting out, maybe a solopreneur agency, this is a great tool because that way you can offer your services cheaper because you don't have to worry about buying a new theme every single time. So hopefully that helps you, as you're going through your how to build a website journey and you're searching for things about how to make a website with WordPress, and you're seeing different options. Hopefully this video has kind of helped you understand what a WordPress theme is and to know they're extremely valuable because with time, now you might get to the point where you feel like you're a perfectionist, like no WordPress theme is good enough or different things. I mean, I spent hours, especially when you have 40,000 different themes you can choose from. It can get very crazy. So you can go through, you can search and find a WordPress theme that's matched up to your industry, and that'll really save you a lot of time as well. So thank you again so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit my little head up here to subscribe to my channel. You can also watch some of my other videos on how to make a website with WordPress. And thank you again so very much. I do hope that you find success online, offline, and in your life. God bless.